Hi everybody, it's ProbablyRed. Today we are going to be doing test the deck. I've actually tested several versions of this off camera to see which one is going to be the best. This is actually the newest version. It is mono time, relic matters, with a kind of an aggro lean, this is a little bit heavier I think than the primal time version. My first opponent is OG52. Okay. Let's redraw that. One thing in building the mono time version I found is it's actually really has been very difficult to find relics in Expedition and mono time. Question we have to ask ourselves is what are we swapping out here? And it might be just the brawn, but we're going to be getting a 5-drop, so let's drop good old Crack the Earth. 1 cost 1/1. Yeah, let's swap out the brawn. I mean, no, let's not. Let's not. Let's skip that. Let's just get the 1/1. You know, we need it early. We can swing. I highly doubt they'll block. We're just doing it for damage. We could Arc a Soul, but we're gonna Magnificent Stranger instead. Okay, so this is the thing. The deck really needs to have relics, and the time version versus the Elysium version, so far from what I've seen, just doesn't do that as well. And what I'm gonna do for this one, I know it's kind of a weird, kind of an odd version of the Triple T, but what I'm gonna do is I'll have the, I guess, what you could say more successful version of the deck, and I'll post that one. Now if I just like rock this one, then the information doesn't really matter. But if this one kind of just goes, like below my expectations for what, ooh, man, people have been running that Siege Breaker thing, and it's just rocking my world. Okay, we'll take the damage. Man, Siege Breaker. Siege Breaker is worse for us in this version. Oh, hey, look at that. We'll do that. Gathering Lights. We'll just do this normal. Like now we're just hoping for a relic every single time we get them. It's perfect. Now the nice thing with Siege Breaker is if we do manage to kill it, we do manage to kill it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's take damage. What I was saying is if we can kill it, then we do get a relic back. Oh yeah. Man, what am I talking about? I'm crazy. Let's swing to that. Swing to this too. If they kill it, then they don't get the bonus when they attack with theirs, so... okay. I mean, that works too. Oh yeah, I'll kill it as well. They should block with a 3/3. Yeah. I'm doing it for the cost reduction of 4. I would like a Waystone Fragment. I clicked direct on egg. Anyways, it's not that big of a difference here. Actually, it's a pretty big difference. It was like on the edge. You saw me click. Oh, man. That's really bad. Okay. So there's my misplay of the video. 1, right? Hopefully not 2 or 10. Okay. So 7/6. Wow. It just feels bad, man. Okay. So we'll kill this. Yeah. We'll kill this. We could be drawing it. Let's just take the damage for now. Hold out as long as we can. Because I mean this is. I almost should have shame. I mean it's a pretty big misplay. Would it have made the difference in this game though? I dropped both. Probably should have just made the 1/1. Up against Cape Suic. Shoes. Cape Siak. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Cape Suic. That sounds right. We'll keep this, but another thing is Antique Polisher has gone down in value in this deck, but I'm still running it. Trying it out. I think I was hitting some good notes with the Elysian version. If you haven't seen that video, please watch it. It's real good. I actually went a little bit over with my 5 games of that deck because I was just having so much fun. I kind of got lost in the deck. I was considering making a throne version of it, but in testing, it was just kind of like wonky. And out of all of the different tests I did to like see which one I was gonna do for a test the deck, this was the best version of the Elysian that I had. So that's why I wanted to bring this one. Plus I've been kind of having a theme of monocolor decks for a while, and this is, I guess, the monocolor deck that represents time. Like I mean, for the tech the decks, I did I didn't do a tech deck on it, but I played the mono fire that Sunnyvale created. Yeah, we're not gonna attack into that, are we? I don't know. And then there was the mono shadow. I don't know if I've done the mono justice yet as of this recording. I don't know if I've done that one yet, but let's see what else. The only thing that leaves is mono time and mono primal. Yeah. Oof, Trevor's Farm is not good for us here. Okay, so actually do some pretty good stuff on this turn. I feel like, in my opinion. We could just do this. Attack here. Perfectly fine trade. I mean, now they go. Did they already search? That's one nice thing is, like, it does put the card into their void, the spell that they cast with it, which makes it easier to keep track of what you cast if you have a sight, or what your opponents cast if they have a sight. I think you could just look at the card too, though. Yeah, it just tells you on the card. Extra information, just in case. Like if it gets destroyed, you could check. What did they cast when they did this? I was considering putting him in here. I'm gonna see if Braun beats out the Grodop Stranger. I like all the 0 cost stuff. One problem we're running into is now we need to activate the 27 day a lot. Okay, let's see what we got in here. So the inner piece ascendants are there to bring back relics. It's a bit expensive, and it is an ultimate, so I wonder if a Mandrake version of this deck, because there's a lot, like, if you really look, there's a lot more like other cards that some of them I'm not running. There's several ultimate cards in time that might be pretty interesting in this. So Praxis has been really popular, but this is an interesting build. I think that they're gonna probably be running that Flying Stranger, and if they get the Flying Stranger out, it's bad. That's a good call. It's a good card. Dang it. Turn to Seed. Wonder if they're running like just Fire Time Primal Good stuff. FTP. Is that Genev? Is what they call that? We'll take the damage. Need to get to. Gotta get to 5 power. This helps a little bit. We gotta kill that before it gets into the big one. Probably could have swung out. That would have been the best plan there. And that feels like that was probably a misplay. Like now we really have to deal with a Mag Stranger. Or not a Mag Stranger. Triumphant Stranger. A little bit different than a Magnificent Stranger. And I think this means they have gone off. Yeah. We're still at 17 health, and I guess we could see if this deck has enough to get past this kind of situation. Like I'd have to do some finagle, and I'd have to do get some good cards. I do have a Striking Snake Formation is removable, so it's Gorod's Burden. Whenever a player plays a stranger, they stun a non-stranger when you attacks. Okay. So that's really good in mono strangers. I mean, you could stun the 3/3 dragons that he makes. Or she. No, I mean it's Horse Traver, so they're definitely. Let's block here. Yeah. And when I do my deck tech, of course, I'll do both versions. Let's go with the 3/3. Let's just go ahead and swing in with this. Ping it while I can. Oh, kind of late in the video to talk about it, like announce it, but I'm sure you heard, and if you haven't, go check out Direwolf Digital's news page, or Reddit. There's a new set coming out, Argent Depths. They changed sealed, so the last week is Argent Depths packs. Preview events are starting the 16th, and I am stoked. I'm super excited, super hype. I cannot wait. It's going to be amazing. I'm sure there's going to be all kinds of content creators making some amazing content. So keep an eye out for that. Loco Pojo is actually spoiling like the cards as they go along. I'm sure several creators will be doing that. Some creators opt to make like a full-on like early impressions of all the cards. A couple podcasts I listen to do like draft impressions or draft primers. Eternal Journey and Farming Eternal do that. I'm pretty sure. Like I've seen them do it in the past. So just throwing that out there for everybody who's like excited but not knowing where to go exactly for content. And of course, I will be making content related to Argent Depths as this stuff comes out. Holy mackerel, that's a finish. Good game. I'm just gonna concede at that. Well played, Capicuic. That name is hard for me to say. kitchen sink. Okay. Seems playable. We can do this. One thing I was having trouble with as far as like, well, three things kind of factored into why I'm doing mono time. One, I wanted to do something interesting and spicy, and so far this is like kind of like not doing as well as it did when I first tested out the mono time. It's not doing super hot. Like the meta is just strong right now. And in addition to that, another reason I did this is because I couldn't really think of anything I really wanted to do the Elysian deck with the options available. It just, I want it to be a Time Matters deck. So, ooh, they might be doing something interesting with relics. Exactly. Okay, now that's cool. Caspar, yeah. Yeah, I recognize that guy. Let's swing out. That'd be a fun build too. Maybe I should have done that. I actually did not try out a 3-faction version. Replenish your power. First time, copy that. That's pretty amazing. Yeah, that would be really sweet. We have plenty of relics, so we'll skip on that for now. And then we'll just swing out. We probably should have Arco Soul, but I mean, while we can do stuff, let's do stuff. Our opponent's trying to get set up. I'm recording in the morning, so there might be some people moving around in the house. Just a heads up. Of course, I use with the Adobe Premiere Pro, I use a noise reducer, so hopefully that kind of reduces that, so it's not as much of an issue for y'all. And it's looking really good, but they could catch up at any time. Yeah, that sucks for us. Get 2 more damage, and it looks like. We'll just swing out, see what happens. We're very close, but it looks like that 5/8 in the air. It's gonna be a problem. There's another thing about the monotone version. It doesn't have it feels like it doesn't have as much interaction. And I could put more interaction in there. There is interaction in time, like Predator's Instinct. It just, I don't know. Could put like it just feels like a lot of the cards you want to be running are higher drops. And we're trying to keep this more on the aggro side because I just thought it was interesting. Time aggro, and Elysian aggro was really interesting because in my opinion, you expect in this format, like, or have expected, is flyers when you think Elysian aggro. So the Relic Matters aggro was just so cool to me. Maybe we just have this deck built a little bit too top heavy, because that's what we've been getting is the top heavy side of the draws. We're just gonna pass our turn here. They've got a gnarly build. Okay. So, yeah. Let's get a next game, see if we can get an interesting one going. That was well played. Well played, kitchen sink. Okay, we're up against Team Dave. This is a lot better of a hand. Hope I'm not just being disillusioned. Drop an erect on egg and in turn. Kind of embarrassed that I never really thought to actually run him in this in this type of build. I've got him as my. I think he's a cool dude. I have to build that now. Let's do Antique Polisher. I have that is like a new pet card of mine. I really love Antique Polisher. It is a good one. It is a good one. Okay. I guess we'll go ahead and. So if we swung, they'd gain 2 life, they take 2 damage. If we swung with just this, they'd gain 2 life. But we get the reduction. I don't think it's that terrible idea. I misplayed it. If I wanted to play Magnos as a Stranger, I should have. Now I'm kind of embarrassed to play it. Should have played it before, so I got that 4 reduction. Ooh. Does that kill both of them? Doesn't kill both of them. I guess I do not understand how Autograph works. Okay, so let's drop this. I guess we get Wasted Gate. This could be bad, folks. Lifesteal. Dang it. Void Bound. Wow, we got all kinds of stuff happening to us right now that is not good. So we could swing in, but the only problem we're really getting here is that we can't. Oh yeah, we'll block. Sure, there's a reaction. Wish it wasn't just +1. That kind of aggravates me. Because that was a huge misplay. Should have like overblocked. That could have been like, I don't know. I think they got us. Like they're just kicking our butts. Push for a little damage. Okay, I guess we'll play 0 jump 4-2. Do we do it again though, base swing? We have to be able to kill just 1 unit. And a relic. Okay. That Wisdom Gate activated. have quick draw or something? I have no idea what's going on now. End turn. Here we go. Well, I think I'll just do a deck on the Elysian version of this deck. I'm gonna put this out just as like a what happened kind of update as far as the build goes. And for people who like to watch kind of like jank battles. I mean, we're fighting a great variety as far as the meta goes, so I'm not complaining. It's been an interesting thing. But let's just swing out. Good game. They have crushed us. Always good to play against Team Dave. They just get annihilated though. We're up against Winchmat 3? Or just Winchmat. I don't know, they just pronounced the 3 as an E. We'll keep this. One of the things I kind of wish, like, hopefully we just rock this and kick some fun spots for the people who stuck around to watch. But even if not, this should be a good game. One thing I wanted to note is I wish this had been, I kind of wish this had been the try the deck, and then we had like this awesome journey where we discovered the Elysian deck. But this is just the way that the process worked. It was like I built the Elysian deck, got lucky on that build. It just like felt really smart. And then tried to like go back and say, what would have happened if I had built it monotone first? And this is the results. Now the Zenin build for me did not work out as well, believe it or not. So I did not end up running it. But maybe in the future I'll try it, because like maybe I just had a bad string of luck. I mean, you can win 5 games in a row. It's possible. Yeah, I'm like, and it like even with a good deck. But I don't know. This one's just not feeling like it doesn't feel like it has as much potential as the other version did. What the heck is going on? Okay, Prism Golem. Okay. Dang it. Multi Percept's a pretty interesting card. Ooh, Charred to Death and Seared. Okay. Oh my gosh. Drop this. I think we'll reduce here. Monofire. Monofire World Shaper. Yeah, I've seen this list on Warcry. Like a similar build, and oh my gosh, they annihilated us. So, good game. If you like the video, if you like seeing me demolished by our opponents, go ahead and like that video. And if you want to see me do better than this, watch any of my other videos. I really appreciate you. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I do decks, which will be coming up tomorrow for the Elysian version of this deck, and I'm thinking about adding something new to the deck, like something a little spice it up a little bit. So definitely check that out. I do roguelike content if you're interested in checking out some of that, trying out something new. And then of course I do drafts, sealed, try to play in events when they come up, all that kind of stuff. So come and join us, watch some interesting content, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Have a great morning or night, whatever you got going on where you are. Thank you.